Ruby Biscoe-Taylor from
Hello.
Biscoe-Brisht. Tell us about that song.
Well, it's something I wrote a really long time ago as a soppy teenager when I got my heart broken. And I stuck the lyrics up on my wall, but I never had a melody for it until about 6 years later, when one day it just came to me, and this trumpet thing popped into my head, and I was like, this is it, I finally got it. So I've just added to it from there. So I'm so happy we finally got it recorded and out, because we've been playing it live for about 2 years. So I'm so happy people like it.
And you have a scotch of musicians here in the studio. There's
Isn't
lots
even
of them.
Everyone, Christy.
I know. We're going to meet them all over the course of this next hour. But you said you came up with this trumpet line. So do you then yourself pretty much arrange the song and just give it to the musicians and say, play this for the rest of the group?
Yeah, most of the time I'll have like a trumpet melody in my head, and I'm saying, play this, and they go, write me some notes, and I go, oh, okay, I'll write the notes. Now play it. Okay. But there are some songs where they come up with it themselves as well.
Because you have quite a background in music, don't you? So just for those that don't know, just tell us about your background.
Yeah, so as a teenager on the Isle of Man, I was in a traditional kind of Irish Manx band called Pobble with my two cousins. And I went to the Brit School when I was 16 in London, where I was there for 2 years, kind of instead of doing my A-levels. So that was a lot of fun. And I did music at uni as well. So I came back to the island 4 years ago now, and then started Biscoe-Brisht.
And what is it really like being at the Brit School?
Oh my God, it was so much fun. Yeah, we have practice rooms that we can just pop in and out of all the time, a recording studio, and everyone was just there because they love music. So we all just sat down and played the whole time. It wasn't like being at school. It was brilliant. Yeah.
And what do you think are some of the sort of best lessons that you learned from being there?
Definitely the recording sessions. It's good to go into a studio and kind of know what you're asking for. It's definitely been helpful while we recorded this album. So we had, dedicated sessions in the recording studio where we learnt about all the different microphones and that kind of thing, all the different leads we should be using. And then apart from that, the performance lessons were brilliant as well, because we had such great tutors, and they were so like nitpicky about everything. They did not let us get away with anything, so we came out all much better musicians for it, I think.
I'm just going to look at the rest of the band here and say, has that translated into the way Ruby talks to you all? Is she quite nitpicky? Yes, I thought as much.
That's it for me.
Perfectionist. We'll say perfectionist. That's what we'll say.
I have a vision.
You do, and you have a vision, and lots of it. There are more musicians since you were last here.
Yeah.
So you've just been sort of slowly gathering people.
Mm-hmm. Just attract people. You there. You're good. Join me.
She's just always on the scout.
Yes.
Do you do it in a guise? Do you have like a cape and a hat and glasses maybe, and you just stand watching other bands and sort of point at them?
You in the back. You're mine now.
What would be your maximum number of musos for the group?
Well, we've got 8 at the moment, and it's quite hard to keep track of everyone. So
I'm thinking an Isle of Man version of
more.
Polyphonic Spree, which I think they had, about 30 or 40 of them at one point. All the white robes as well. Which
if
was
I don't have to get everyone to one place, then I would just have an unlimited number. Yeah, I wish we could have more. But,
life goals, there you go. More musicians. If any of you are listening and you're a brilliant musician and want to be in Biscoe-Brisht,
join me.
Yeah, look for the woman in the cape and the hat. And you never know, you could end up in Biscoe-Brisht.